Welcome to another Fact or Fiction Friday. I'm Christopher Miquel, the Guinea Pig. This is the professor, Jason Parsons. We are here to debunk or prove certain fitness myths. Our first one is, you have to stop drinking to lose weight. And I figured, since I'm the guinea pig, I would put this to the test. Look at my beautiful timeline here. We started day one of a 30-day no drinking experiment, and I was stoked. Right here. Day 5, still happy. I'm like, I can do this. I haven't drank. I'm getting through it. Day 10, so like, oh, it's cool. I went over a week. Been to some parties. Haven't had anything to drink. Getting kind of tough. Day 15, past the 2-week mark. Now I'm struggling. No more smile on my face. Still haven't drank. Day 20 comes. Now I'm starting to, I'm missing out on certain parties, socializing, things I like to do. Day 25, then day 30. You ask, why is there a tear here? I'll show you. I weighed 240 pounds at the start. I didn't drink for the entire month. And at the end, I lost a whopping 0 pounds. I weighed 240 pounds. So I struggled. Not only did I not drink, I didn't enjoy it. I suffered through this whole time to lose nothing. Jason Parson, what gives?
Well, I think you have already helped us to debunk this statement up here that you have to stop drinking to lose weight. You stopped drinking and you didn't lose any weight. So what gives? Well, that's complete bogus baloney right there. That's what gives. First of all, it's important to understand that to gain weight, to lose weight, heck, even to stay the same, this is all about physics. My specialty, of course, the fancy sciencey stuff of thermodynamics. It says over here, to lose weight, you need to have less calories going in than are going out through the activities that you have through the course of the day. If you want to gain weight, some crazy people want to do that. I don't know who those people are. But that means you have to have more calories going in than going out. So not moving very much, stuff in your face over here. Again, to lose, run around all the time, don't eat anything. No, I'm getting exaggerated there. So the reality is, what you did through the course of 30 days was you cut out your alcohol, but you replaced it with something else, not knowing that you did that. You weren't paying attention to the other aspects of your food, and somehow you managed to make up the difference of the reduction in alcohol calories with additional things such as proteins, carbs, maybe even fats that took the place of your Duff beer over here, your alcohol. And that's why you stayed. Yeah, that's why you stayed the same. You didn't move. You're exactly the same. So something that's very important, I've taught you many times over and want to share with our viewers, is that the process of losing weight is very simple. It's not rocket science by any means. Like I just explained, you have to have more going out of your body than is going in to lose weight. So the things that you can put into your face and consume in your forms of liquids and foods, you have different amounts of energy associated with them. So the way we measure food intake or energy that goes in your body for gaining or losing is measuring calories. Most of us have heard of that word before, calories, but we don't necessarily know what it means. And it's just purely about energy. So food has energy. It's like the gas that makes your car go, right? Mm-hmm. So when you consume things like bread that has carbohydrates in it, there's 4 calories per gram of carbohydrate. A gram is about the size of the tip of your pinky. That's how big a gram is. So every gram of carbohydrate has 4 calories. Every gram of protein, this nice little T-bone steak right here, has also 4 calories per gram. That's, again, lovely space right there.
Please medium rare. Well done.
Yeah, don't mess with the T-bone and cook it to death. That's terrible. For alcohol, the topic we're talking about today, there's actually 7 calories per gram. So almost twice as many as carbohydrates and protein. That's a lot, right? Which is still not as much as, in this case, fat that has 9 calories per gram. More than double that of carbohydrate and protein. So, which one of these is the bad guy? None of them. The reality is there's no such thing as a bad food. But you said you had a goal of reducing your weight downward from 240 pounds. That means you had to have a net amount of food less going into your body versus what you're using on a daily basis. So, while you didn't lose weight on this 30-day experiment that we went through, because something else went up, probably this one over here, I'm going to guess it was probably carbohydrates. He likes those things. Those are his friend, right? We need to make sure we pay attention to all of these things, not just one of these things. Chris did a great job of cutting out the calories coming from alcohol, but he wasn't really paying as close attention to the other 3 macronutrients. So, ultimately, if he wants to get the results he's looking for, he has a couple options if his focus is on alcohol. If all these things stay the same with the rest of his food, and he does pay attention to his alcohol, because I know you, Chris, we've been friends for many years, I know you love football, you're a die-hard Dolphins fan, and you love to tailgate at the events when they come back into town. Right, so when you're tailgating, you make all kinds of yummy steaks and other such wonderful things. You guys grill out there.
Sweet bread, well, yeah.
Sweet bread.
So
I don't even know what that is. That's weird.
thymus gland,
I
cows.
still don't know what that is. It's strange. Plus, you have a couple adult beverages while you're out there tailgating, right?
Yes.
When you have your adult beverages, let me ask you a question. What are you drinking them for? Are you drinking them because you want to A, catch a little buzz, feel good around your friends, have some fun out there, or is it B, because you like the taste of it? Or is it a combination? Which one's more important? The buzz?
It's more important
or
the
flavor?
buzz, but you're there with socializing friends, so you got to be
course,
part of the party,
of course.
right?
Well, I know some of your friends too, they're kind of sketchy, so the buzz probably is important to you to be able to hang out with them. So that makes sense to me. So, with that being said, this is my recommendation of what you can do to get a little bit less total calories going in your face so you get the weight loss that you're looking for. This over here, this pretty picture that you drew, this is vodka soda with a little lime in it, and this is your typical beer that people drink here. I would recommend to you to consume your alcohol more from vodka and the soda versus the beer, because there's going to be less calories associated with the drinks necessary to give your buzz to you if you do harder alcohol than the beer. Beer has alcohol plus some carbohydrates. It's made from sugar sources, hops and wheat, and depending on what kind of beer it is, has other such ingredients. So it's going to have some sugars in there also that's not going to give you the buzz you're looking for, but it is empty calories, if you will. So choosing a hard alcohol source to get your buzz is going to be a better option for you. But most important, regardless of which source you choose, you have to have less total calories consumed. So, party foul bummer alert, you can't have as much as you normally have, right? Now, that coupled with keeping these things the same over here, the total quantity of food the rest of your day, that little change, that cutting back on a couple of beverages when you're tailgating, on the weekends, hanging out with your friends, wherever it might be, that'll begin to make the difference. A little bit less calories here and there accumulates over time for long-term weight loss, and that's what you're looking for.
I have a question here. Said I can't consume as many, but if I have 8 of these guys, 6 of these guys, I agree it's not the same amount, but it's hard liquor, and I don't want to be blacked out.
That's true, that's true.
You're talking about 180 calories per drink as opposed to 100.
Just to make sure everybody understands what we're talking about here, it's talking about the calories in a beer, your normal beer, in a frosty mug like this. You gotta have a frosty mug because the beer gets warm, bad news. And then of course the amount of calories inside of an alcoholic drink that only has, in this case, soda in it, not another mixer. So it's just the alcohol plus soda. Typically that drink's gonna be about 100 calories for the drink, versus over here the beer is about 180, some more, some less, but on average that's about where we are. So drink for drink, alcohol for alcohol, because they have about the same amount of alcohol, right? You got a whole bunch more calories in this one. So what he's proposing is 2 less drinks total coming from over here is less than half as many calories. That's a huge difference.
So just by doing this, and in a normal week, I do this probably 3 times a week, right?
Sounds excessive, but guess what? A lot of you guys out there, think about your normal week. Maybe having a beer after you get back from work, stressful day there, Friday night, Saturday night, heaven forbid, Sunday also. It comes more frequently than we might believe. Most people don't pay attention. Chris is.
So here, I think 1440 is right math there, in my head, but
Yeah.
you're having a difference of over 800 calories times 2,400 calories just by making this switch. I can be losing a week. Keeping everything status quo, which is, what is that, 9,000 calories or so
Yeah,
for the month?
Huge
Is
difference.
that weight loss?
Huge difference. Huge difference. 1 pound of fat is 3,500 calories, so you're getting close to almost 3 pounds of fat loss per month, and all you did was change from having 8 beers to get your buzz to 6 mixed drinks to get your buzz.
They do call it a beer belly, not a vodka belly.
That is true. It doesn't sound as good.
No.
We have Fact or Fiction Friday. It's a lot of F's in there. It's an alliteration.
Right.
Beer belly. It's easy to remember that way. Vodka belly sounds Russian. I don't know what's going on there.
Cool. So it looks like we debunked it, gave you a few tips of what you can do to change it if you still like to drink. Jason explained how the different calorie amounts in each of the foods that we eat. Don't ever try this, please. If you're trying to lose weight, you will be miserable.
And the reason, Chris, that we don't want to just cut out alcohol, it's not realistic. Most of us are adults, some of us don't necessarily act like adults. With that being said, we're probably gonna have some alcohol at some point in our life. So pretending like alcohol is the bad guy, that's not the way to solve things. Bastardizing a macronutrient or a food product by itself as being the culprit, the thing that has caused you to gain weight you don't want, that's not the truth. It was just total amount of calories going in versus going out. There was more going in than out.
And I even heard from someone that bodybuilders do some drinking before they get on stage to try to...
Absolutely, absolutely. It's very common for physique athletes before you get on stage to have a little red wine or even a beer. Alcohol tends to pull more water into your bloodstream. Vascularity comes out. For some reason, like veins sticking out. It's weird stuff, but those are those guys, you know, whatever they want to do.
Perfect. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed Fact or Fiction Friday. Until next week, We'll see you soon.